Evening, everybody. How are you? I don't know what I look like. It's really handy because there's all the comments go across my face.
There's a window there. A mirror. Good evening, everyone. Your mum, my dad, your mum.
Right.
Your mum, my dad.
Now, we missed the first night that it went out and we said, right, we have to get onto this and we have to do
Catch
our
up.
proper homework and we have to watch it, whatever it's like. I have to say, it wasn't what I expected at all.
What were you? Okay, first of all, what were you expecting?
We kept hearing middle-aged Love Island, so I thought everyone was going to be in bikinis on the beach.
It was a bit of a bum steer for me, that.
No, but I'm so happy.
No. But sticking with what your perception of what it was going to be, I think could be why someone like Zoe, one of our followers, who just said on your live she's not quite getting it yet. I think you'll get there. I think it's about expectation, because I think the Love Island for oldies, I understand why it's been used like that, but this is such a rich dating show.
I think I'm going to go as far as to say I think it's the best dating show I've ever seen.
I'm going to trump you.
What?
I think it's one of the most sophisticated piece of social experimentation on television.
Ever. And because of that, I am so damn jealous of Davina.
I know you are.
She got Big Brother, and now she's got this.
But what Davina doesn't realise is, I'm gonna see her somewhere, hobble her legs, and then you're gonna be able to step in for a little bit. So you can be a substitute.
It's funny because I love Davina, and I think both of us are really similar in that we're just fascinated by people.
And you're great at downward dogs.
And we're good at downward dogs. She's better at downward dog than me. But the point being that this really is about people and what makes people tick.
Oh my God.
I am so exquisitely pleased at the young people in it that are just sitting there with all this unbelievable emotional intelligence. They have such a knowledge of their parents. They are not over dramatic. They're not playing for the camera. There's nothing fake. They are just open and talking in such a genuine way. There's no patter, there's no lingo, there's no. I mean, I'll find it hard to watch things like Love Island again.
No, but there's no therapy speak, and there's none of that kind of the phraseology that they use in Love Island.
Caring. Nobody is pretending to be anything they're not out of the young people. Nothing. Their walls are down. They're looking at their. But what a fantastic thing is both of our kids are watching it with us as well.
Well, hang on. Commissioners, we've said this morning. Commissioners are looking for that thing with all programs, which is, does this appeal? The holy grail is from 8 years old to 82. And this show does exactly that. It appeals to the entire family. And I haven't seen anything on television where the intergenerational connection is so rich. I love something that makes us realise that young adults, so all the kids in this, are complex, emotionally intelligent, they have an understanding of their parents, they care. Because we're led to believe that so many youngsters just don't give a fuck about their parents.
Deeply care and know their parents better than them. And I love that. Well, it's like I always say, the only people that really see you in all your glory and all your most despicable is your children. Because the filter is off with your children, isn't it? They see everything. And because the children are quietly watching, they just absorb so much. And I think it just showcases that brilliantly.
Elliot Gonzalez says, the casting is great. I love that the format is so loose. Totally agree. No winner, no formal coupling. If it happens, it happens. So authentic. I have to say, just on a purely kind of production basis, it's really refreshing to see something that's calm. I really want to know if it isn't working for you. Zoe, you don't feel it's working for you. I mean,
why, Zoe?
I want to know why, because for me, I think...
More drama.
I tell you what I think this is about. I think it's a little bit of what sometimes we hear from people who listen to How to Stay Married is younger people are intrigued to see how older people deal with love and deal with relationships. I mean, obviously the kids in this because it's their parents. But I think young adults are interested in seeing older people going through the same fears that as younger people they're going through, being on their own, not being able to find love, not being able to make relationships work.
Well, because when you're young, you feel like you're the only person feeling the way that you are.
Yeah.
But I think also they will be learning so much about themselves by what they realise they know and want to advise their parents.
I've never seen so
love
many
it.
cutaways from kids that are caring
Oh my
about their
God.
parents and know them so well. And I think there's nothing patronising about it.
heartfelt.
There's that lovely thing between sons who are protective of their mothers, daughters who are incredibly protective of their fathers, especially if you think of the daughter with the father who's sadly lost his wife to cancer. You know, there's huge sort of sadness there. They're talking about the ways in which certain men and certain women in there will or won't open up. And again, like you say, Elliot, the format is loose enough to kind of just tickle and nudge them towards opening up.
And the thing is, the guards are gradually coming down because you haven't got the hand of the producer. But whenever I've gone away and done stuff like treks and stuff like that, it's not just what you're doing, it's the fact that you're just away from your life and you're having a break from your life. And you can really feel that. And maybe for younger people, they're not feeling that part of it. Like, you know, the way they're just all relaxing around in the house and you know, they're kind of like, they're getting some of their youth back. And that's not necessarily just about finding a partner. That's about chilling out in a house and chatting and just spending an hour and a half at breakfast, just chatting shit. All of that vibe I love, but maybe that's for people like Zoe, the thing where it's just like, oh, come on. But I have to say, our daughters have been like, they were like, don't watch it without us.
Oh, no.